Okay, so we had our very first John Cena heel promo in, I think it was 2003. John Cena was last a heel. It was a heel briefly, very briefly, when he entered the WWE 2002, 2003. And man, that Dr. Thugonomics heel persona, man, he may have played a heel, but it was a heel that was mostly respected by the fans, which is probably why he became a babyface. But man, this was the first heel promo this past Monday on Raw for John Cena, and it's is it 25 years or over 25 years that John Cena he is a heel. And what can I say about this promo? Well, overall, my review is excellent. This was an excellent promo. We'll talk about why it was excellent. First of all, this promo was pretty long promo. I clocked in. He was in the ring according to Netflix at minute 8 of Raw, and before Cody Rhodes finally interrupted him, it was minute 22. So John Cena was in the ring for 14 minutes alone. And considering we haven't seen John Cena in quite a while, 2 weeks, he's missed the past 2 weeks of Raw because apparently he was filming a movie, so we did not see John Cena. And, I felt like we had to make use of John Cena considering he's been away for so long. And overall, this was a good promo. And first of all, it was a very long promo, and there are many breaks. There are many just pauses in John Cena's speak. It was like, you people, you people are awful. And it was a completely different demeanor, a completely different, uh, just a completely different speaking style from John Cena. That beat, that uplifting attitude, that inspirational attitude is completely gone. And John Cena didn't change his music, which is a bit surprising, but I have a very strong suspicion it will be changing soon. I've heard that Travis Scott has been asked to do his music, but I would actually like to see the Dr. Thugonomics music come back. Although if he becomes that rapper type persona again, will that fit with the storyline they're trying to tell? I've heard some people say that's a corporate storyline, which I don't disagree with. They shouldn't maybe have a corporate storyline, but The Rock doesn't wear a suit, and Cody Rhodes does wear a suit. So the idea that John Cena needs to wear a suit to be a heel, I don't buy that persona. I think that'd be cheap. I think it'll be a little generic. And personally, I think John Cena look a little bit geeky in a suit. He just has that stocky build and a relatively short frame, and in a suit, I don't know. John Cena looks particularly special or unique in a suit. So I don't buy the idea of a suit, and I feel like this presentation was all right. He came back in his regular T-shirt. There was the same music. I think the music should change. I was surprised they used that exact same music, but I think that's gonna be probably the last time they use that very specific music, and I think that music would definitely change by WrestleMania. And I would like the Duck Thugonomics music to come back, but I think we're gonna grow into it. Because what this promo taught me is that you know there's a slow build, a slow burn. Just like this promo, there's a slow burn in unraveling John Cena's character. Now John Cena kind of did the moralizing promo like we've seen from Chris Jericho, Bret Hart, where he comes out to the audience, but he basically says to the audience, "Hey, you're not good enough, or you people are selfish, you people are awful." But I'm a man who works hard. You people, he said to the people, you all are asking what you got, but have you ever asked me how I feel? So this is a very moralizing promo. It was a promo where he basically, you know, and for the first, I think 3 minutes, John Cena just stood in that ring and people were saying, you suck. Some people were saying, let's go Cena. And maybe for the first time in a long time, WWE was trying to get that you suck Cena top reaction from the audience. So I was very proud and happy with the way John Cena delivered this promo. All the pauses, there's an old saying, you gotta leave the audience wanting more. And by speaking for 14 minutes non-stop and having these long pauses, like between each sentence, like, hi, I'm here. Today I'm here, and you people, You people need to check your morality. This type of promo, completely different type of speaking style, this facial expression that John Cena came out to, that this unusual facial expression. I'm starting to think that this promo, the delivery, the acting, the performance was excellent, and this promo totally brought me into the heel character. Because one of the things I said about the John Cena heel turn is that, can you believe that John Cena would throw everything away? That connection with the audience, that Make a Wish Foundation, that hero inspirational type attitude that John Cena has built up for 25 years. You think he's gonna throw it away? But you know what? Acting, we all know most actors are just acting. We know Christian Bale's acting as Batman. We know Heath Ledger was acting as the Joker. But when somebody portrays emotion in a very authentic way, even if it's acting, you believe it. You can't help but believe it. And John Cena portrayed his character, the emotion, the moralizing attitude of this character. To some sense, I even think that he believed some of what he was saying. And when I was watching this, I couldn't but help but think that, hey, John Cena, actually, there's some semblance of truth in what John Cena is saying. I don't think he's unhappy about the people who said, let's go Cena, but I think John Cena is probably legitimately unhappy about the people who booed John Cena throughout the years. Cena sucks throughout the years, and I think there may be even some truth to the part where he says, "Have you ever asked me how I feel?" It may have felt like a burden, a big burden to carry on John Cena's shoulders, a privilege, quite frankly, but still a burden to have to be this hero, this inspiration for kids and everybody across the world. The level of what's the word, stress or responsibility that comes with, it may have felt like a burden at times and a responsibility. And I think I think there has to be some semblance of truth in what John Cena was saying, because either way, he made me believe it. He made me believe that, hey, underneath, John Cena, he feels that, he's been a hero, but the audience basically just viewed him as a mascot. Not the whole audience, but some of the audience viewed him as some sort of mascot, an entertainer. But did they reach out to him and treat him like human? Or is John Cena some mascot like Barney the dinosaur? So overall, I'm very happy with this promo, and it totally brought me into the John Cena heel turn, which I said, how can you believe it? How can you believe that John Cena would turn heel when, with everything we know about John Cena, on-screen character and outside the ring? How can you believe that this guy, never quit, never back down, is going to just become a heel, especially after winning the Elimination Chamber when he had his ticket locked in to WrestleMania? But maybe he just planned it. He pre-planned it, and maybe, I don't know what's gonna happen. But maybe John Cena may be inserted into that match with Cody Rhodes as somebody else won that match. And another thing to say is The Rock was not mentioned in this promo, and some people have criticized that. I've been listening to other YouTube channels, and some people have been criticizing The Rock, and I don't think it was necessary to bring up The Rock. I mean, if The Rock's not going to be here next week or anytime soon, I don't think it was worth bringing up The Rock, and I don't think it was necessary, because this is John Cena's story, and you know, I think The Rock added a lot to the John Cena heel turn. The fact that The Rock made an offer to Cody, and then John Cena accepted that offer. So Rock was an important part of the story, but he's not a necessary part of that story. But I do think he'll probably be part of the story sometime. Maybe WrestleMania or after WrestleMania. I think The Rock has to get involved in this storyline between Cody and John uh, sometime. And I predict that maybe the redemption arc that will happen when John Cena goes back to being a babyface, that may involve John Cena turning on The Rock, spitting on The Rock's face, refusing The Rock's handshake, and then attacking The Rock, or maybe even doing a kick to the gonads, as happened to Cody Rhodes at the Elimination Chamber. Strange twist of irony, strange reversal of fate. So I was very happy with the performance, the delivery, the length and the fact that he kept pausing. It made the audience think, man, this guy's getting annoying. And the fact that he was so different from the regular John Cena. So, yeah, overall, I have to give this promo. I don't think it's the greatest promo I've ever seen, but for a heel promo and for a change of pace, for a flip of direction for the John Cena character, this promo was a very good promo. It wasn't as great as CM Punk last a few weeks ago on Raw when he said he's gonna, when he said he was angry, very angry about what happened at Elimination Chamber. And you should watch that video because I made a video about that promo, and that promo was CM Punk delivered on Raw 2 weeks ago. Man, that was an incredible promo that CM Punk cut. So this wasn't the promo of the year, but it was a very important promo, and it did a lot for the storyline of The Rock and John Cena, heel stable versus Cody Rhodes. Very effective delivery, very effective performance by John Cena. And we still have questions. We still have questions, and we don't know where The Rock is standing with what happened and what went down. And Cody Rhodes came out to interrupt John Cena, and he said it's pathetic. I don't want to fight, this John Cena. I want to fight the old John Cena. However, as many other YouTubers have pointed out, it was very strange that Cody Rhodes just came out here and just said, "Hey, you're pathetic." I don't, like, you got to understand what happened in Elimination Chamber. John Cena kicked Cody Rhodes in the gonads, in the nether regions. And, if it was just a fight, if it was just a brawl, I could kind of forgive it, even if it was a chair shot. But you kick someone in the nether regions and you come out, you don't come racing to the ring with a sledgehammer or a baseball bat, and you just come out there and talk and call him pathetic. Like, I can understand why they don't want to have a brawl here because they're probably building up to when the brawl will happen. But you got to understand believability as a writer and as a booker. And you can't just have somebody get kicked in the nether regions and then come out to the ring, walk up to the ring, smile and kiss the fans, and then just call John Cena pathetic rather than, you got kicked in nether regions at the Elimination Chamber by John Cena, and you're not even trying to beat the heck out of this guy? I mean, if John Cena had like a steel chair or sledgehammer or security or even if he just had some partners backing him up, if there was like three men against one, I can understand Cody Rhodes staying back or hanging back. But you got the man who kicked you in the nether regions at Elimination Chamber, and you're not racing to that ring to get a receipt. Like, I don't buy that. I don't believe that. And I would have started Raw. I would have had John Cena just run out of the ring and maybe security hold Cody Rhodes back. And then the whole night is about Cody Rhodes trying to chase down John Cena. And at the end of the show, and last week's Raw had a pretty substandard or pathetic ending. And it would have been way better if the ending involved John Cena and Cody Rhodes. You could have had Cody Rhodes searching for John Cena all night. You could have even had Cody Rhodes in handcuffs. You could even have Cody Rhodes in handcuffs, and then we hear halfway through the show or three quarters through the show, somebody's paid for bail and Cody Rhodes is out of jail. I mean, this happened. This happened with Triple H and the Undertaker back in the Attitude Era in 2001. I think was it Triple H or the Undertaker? No, the Undertaker was in jail, handcuffed, and eventually we hear that he's released from the handcuffs. He's released from jail, and now Triple H is thinking, "What the heck's gonna go? What's going on?" And after getting hit in the nether regions, Cody Rhodes, he doesn't try to beat the heck out of Cena. There's nobody holding Cody Rhodes back. He just says, "You're pathetic. This isn't John Cena." And, I don't get this. I don't get how you can be a wrestler. And I don't think it does any good for the Cody Rhodes character to just not return a receipt, especially on the lead up to WrestleMania. And you're making this storyline look so babyish. So babyish. Vince Russo, who I listen to his channel sometimes, he said, "What would Austin do?" And he criticized this point perfectly. If Austin got a receipt, if he got hit in the head with a chair, if he got kicked in the nether regions, would he just be like, "Yeah, I'm coming to the ring, but I'm not coming with a steel chair. I'm not coming to lay a can of SmackDown. I'm just coming to call you a pathetic." Like I don't care if it's babyface. I don't care if you heel. I don't care if you're inspirational babyface. If you get kicked in the nether regions on WWE and you just come back and don't, I mean, what's the point of having kicked in the nether regions? What's the point of that spot if there isn't going to be a response? If you're not planning a response and an immediate response, then you're creating some sort of discontent, some sort of cognitive dissonance in the audience's mind when somebody gets kicked in the nether regions and there's no receipt, there's no payback, there's no, you know, there's just, oh, you're pathetic. Now some people they say, well, he's a babyface, so he's trying to talk. He's not. This is WWE. This is professional athletes. This is WrestleMania. This is a WWE title. You got the man alone in that ring, and you're not trying to beat the heck out of him. I mean, that's almost like a heel type thing to just, hey, I don't want to fight you. I'm not here to fight you. But so I disagree with that part. Like you got to take revenge on that getting kicked in the nether regions, Cody Rhodes, and I don't buy that and I wouldn't book that and I wouldn't write that. And I'm sorry, but you got creative freedom and you got choice in how to do things. And sometimes you don't want to do the expected. But in regards to getting kicked in the nether regions, Cody Rhodes had to return a receipt. And it should have been the very first thing Cody Rhodes did on Raw this past Monday, but he didn't. So other than that part, this first segment between John Cena and Cody Rhodes, it was a good segment, and Cody Rhodes, he said, "Hey, you're pathetic." He shouldn't have said it right to his face without trying to beat the heck out of him. He should have said it on some sort of pre-taped interview. But it was a good segment, and the promo, the timing, the heel character, the facial expressions by John Cena, I totally buy it. I totally buy it. And what John Cena's promo does, it's a little confusing, but it leaves the audience thinking, "Hey, I want to know more. I want to know more." Because I quite don't get it. I quite don't get why John Cena allied with The Rock, who John Cena has personally had a rivalry, an intense rivalry with The Rock, both on screen and off screen rivalry in the past. So you've allied with this guy, and we don't know why that happens. He didn't mention The Rock, but The Rock adds an extra a special element to this feud with Cody Rhodes, this WrestleMania match at WrestleMania in Vegas in just over a month. And yeah, I have to say that you have to leave a cliffhanger. And this wasn't the end of the show, but I do think it's okay to rival. I do think it's okay to not reveal all your chess cards. And so we'll find out where this storyline heads. But the fact that there's this mysterious element to John Cena's promo where you're thinking, I'm not sure where this is going to go. I'm not sure what's going to go down. I'm not sure where The Rock's going to be playing into this. So excellent delivery, excellent performance, excellent acting by John Cena. Is John Cena trying to get into the part of playing maybe a serious, like almost like a Freddy Krueger type character in future movies? Because he's had that babyface persona. He's played mostly action heroes in his movies, but is he trying to? Is part of the reason he's being a heel is because he wants to shake that babyface persona and maybe get a heel part in a movie like a movie like Psycho with what was that guy's name? Norman Bates. I almost got a little bit of Norman Bates type vibes from John Cena's promo, his delivery and his timing. So I think John Cena may be getting into some sort of horror movie type audition. This might be his audition, and I think he'll do a great character like Norman Bates in a movie, which is surprising for a guy who like John Cena, who's overall a nice and swell, good guy. But sometimes the nicest guys play the best villains in entertainment. So overall, excellent promo. I loved it. I want to see where it's going. I don't think it was a perfect promo, but I think this storyline has some depth to it, and most of all, I believed it. I believe John Cena when he raised his issues he had with the WWE universe. I believed that he wasn't just Herman in faking or imitating a heel. He really added some depth to this heel character that he portrayed on Monday Night Raw this past Monday. So I'm looking forward to next week on Raw. John Cena is going to be here, I heard, and yeah, overall, I'm a lot more excited about this Cody Rhodes title match now that John Cena's a heel. So anyway, let me know what you think, and let me know about the acting, the performance, the delivery, the writing, and just to leave your question in the comments, what is your favorite John Cena movie or John Cena performance? I haven't watched very many John Cena movies. I've watched The Marine. I've watched Bumblebee, where he briefly played like a soldier. I watched Fast and Furious. I haven't really seen much in John Cena's acting career, to be honest. I don't think I've seen much depth or nuance, but there's quite a lot of John Cena movies I haven't seen. So, did you like this performance? And if you do, tell me what movie is your favorite John Cena movie if you watch one. Okay, so that's all. Have a good day.